Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is 16Shooter, or Trevor. You can call me Trevor. Today is Thursday. This is a quick shot of news for February 1st, 2024. Change those calendars over, kids. And if you don't have a calendar, have calendar prop here is what I should have had. I should have had calendar right here. My Figures and Fantasy calendar is now 20% off at my Etsy shop, which I also should have had a link to, but I can put that up pretty quick in the chat for anybody who doesn't have it. But 20% off. You've only missed 1 month. You can still look at the picture. It's still nice. Then you can just flip right over. Let me see if this Apple stuff works. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. There you go. That's where you can go to get that, and mouse pads and prints and things like that. But the calendars are 20% off right now. So go grab those if you don't have one. I suggest. It's up to you. Let me see what we got in the chat here. We got 11 people. All right, for a spontaneous thing that I don't do often, that's fine. Kevin Boots, my man Kevin Boots, was just on Legion's Lair. If you haven't seen that, what's going on with my lights? Great episode. I still have to catch the end of it. Actually, the little bit of the beginning of it too. Cloud Foxhole, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. A little dose of figure talk in the morning. Jay's Toys Collection UK. What's up, Jay? No chewing. What's going on? Nickto was just talking to you. What's going on, man? Josh Brown. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Hey, Alberto. Noir Kaiser Effects is going to be my guest on the next Toy Photo Bomb Best of the Month. If you haven't watched that show, I think it's a pretty good show. We've had some great guests on, and Alberto is going to be on with me. I believe we're doing the 4th, Alberto. Is that what we said? No, wait a minute. What is today? Yeah, the 4th. Monday. No, is that? Wait a minute. I'm in January. Hang on. The 5th. No. No, that's, yeah, the 5th. I think we're on the 5th. Yeah, 5th. So the 5th of February, so check that out. We'll be going over the images from January, best of the month that we picked. Jurassic Jesse's here. What's up, Jesse? Nice. Yeah, I love that shot, man. I love those Joy Toys. Got a bunch of them sitting on the desk that I really need to shoot. I just got to get the paid stuff off my desk. Hopefully that will happen today. All right, today we are talking about, wow, damn. This was something to wake up to. Holy cow. If you're not a Hot Toys collector, even if you or if you're a Hot Toys collector, and even if you're not, this is, you might have been paying attention to things, and Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary came and went with a few things here and there, but no Han Solo. Empire 40th anniversary came and went. What is the Return of the Jedi, or is it Empire? Empire came and went. When was the Return of the Jedi? That was 83. Yeah, so that was last year. Return of the Jedi. Both came and went without any Han Solos. So we still don't have Empire yet, but this opens the floodgates, hopefully, for some Harrison Ford sculpts. Man, I mean, my God, some figures. Maybe some young Indiana Jones. I would love to see some of those rooted. That would be incredible. I don't know if they're going to do rooted for short hair like this, but I would hope that they would give it a shot. I would like I have some great indies, but I'd love to see other people get like a really nice indie, because there really hasn't been any, super indies out there. The ones they did in the past were old. Yeah, Nikto, exactly. That is my problem. That is my one issue with the hair. I am not loving the hair, but hey, baby steps, right? Baby steps. This is, aside from some changes to the shirt, and I'm sure there's some other subtle differences that I know the belt changed a little bit, maybe in color. But this is basically, Empire Strikes Back Han, with the brown pants. Is that the shirt? That actually is. I think that is the same shirt from Empire, actually, and he's just got they kind of switched out the. I'm just looking at my custom over here. Switched out the vest back to the black vest from the blue jacket. But he's got that trench coat. It's looking good. Interesting that they're doing a new base on this, whereas all the other Return of the Jedi figures had this nice, uh, good enough, like flat square base. Maybe that's an extra. I haven't looked at all the pictures yet. The kind of, you could even put them together and it kind of looked like a forest floor. You know, whatever. You weren't necessarily going to do that, but they looked uniform, and then they go and switch it up and do something completely different. I don't know why. Yeah, I think the likeness is great. We've got movable eyes for the first time in a Han Solo figure, which is fantastic. I hope they'll fix it. It is a little helmet-ish. Yeah, and I think so too, Birds and Boxes. I think that is going to happen. I mean, I can't imagine that it's not. I'm just wondering if they're going to do it in the 40th anniversary packaging like they've done the other. I mean, now that the anniversary is over, I don't know if they're going to put it in the packaging or not, or just do a standard box. Probably standard box. Yeah, dude, I've gone and bought custom boots for all my Han Solos at this point. But they probably will be pleather. I would love to see some leather boots, but Purs will work wonders. This looks great. I think the sculpt this is definitely I mean, well, arguably the best Han Solo sculpt they've done, you know, barring Old Man Solo, but I think this actually might beat Old Man Solo too, because Old Man Solo looked good, but there's a lot of forgiveness, you know what I mean, when you got all those wrinkles and stuff on the face. Like, there's a lot of room for I don't know, it just forgives the sculpt a little bit, and you can get away with some you know, shape changes in mouth and stuff like this. But I think this looks very good. He did have this kind of helmetish hair. I do remember it in this scene, you know, in the Endor scenes. But overall, I would like a slightly, I don't know, more disheveled, not disheveled, but a few strands of hair that are a little, you know, fallen, I think. But it's almost there. It's almost there. Hopefully they will listen to people, because I've heard a couple people say that already. But yeah, I think this looks great. You know, expression wise, I've seen people saying, "Oh, we want him to smile," but you can't, unless you're going to give it two sculpts, which would be fantastic. You got to go with kind of a neutral expression, especially with the purrs. It's going to look weird. Yeah, I think it is a good likeness. Yeah, I don't PO much either, but I think I just might do this. Yeah, man. Jay, you got, I mean, I think it's perfect, because there's a lot of us that have the first round of A New Hope figures, which were some of them better than others. Princess Leia was a standout. I thought the sculpt on this Han Solo was terrible. I have a custom sculpt for that. Luke, they never hit in those early versions. I still don't think they've really nailed it, except for maybe Old Man Recluse Luke from The Last Jedi. But Solo, yeah, they haven't hit Solo yet at all. And quite frankly, I don't think Harrison Ford, except for maybe the last Indy, and again, Old Man Solo, or Old Man Ford. So this looks great. Eyes up like this. This is a very good likeness. That's a little sus right there, but that could be lighting and stuff too. It's a little lighter, you can see, than this one. I think it's just a matter of the contrast on that shot. But man, it does look good. Very happy with this. Again, like to see the hair touched up a little bit, but it's not wrong. You know, I mean, there were times in the show, or in the movie, that he had this kind of helmet hair. So I want to compare it. There is a promo shot, I think, with this exact pose, and I want to compare that. It looks good, man. It looks good. I'm digging it. I do not think that looks great. Look at that with the eyes off like that. Really good pose. I'm sure this is not up on Sideshow yet, but I'm just going to check for shits and giggles. I mean, at this point, I don't even know. If I had a guess, 285, maybe 270, maybe 270. We can hope. It's crazy to even say that. Every time I say, like, in the high twos now for a kind of a standardish figure. I mean, yeah, he's got a coat, but I don't think he comes with much, you know, other than that. And 270. Yeah, I mean, you take this. I mean, the hair is different again in Empire. It's a little longer, but I think the shirt is a similar shirt. It might be slightly different. It's got yeah, that's got like a stitch across the middle, the Empire one, but I don't know. Got a lot of similarly tailored shirts. Yeah, so I mean, again, showing boots as an accessory, or I mean, the gun twice. I do like the hands. These are nice. Like, look at that. They're really getting into some details with the hands, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice. I just wish. I almost want to. I usually don't say this, but I want a standard base. I think I might just have to go out and try and find a parted out base from one of the other Endor figures, Luke or the Leia or Wicket combo, and just put them on that because I kind of want them all the same. What do we got here? Oh yeah, hell yeah, we need a new Chewie. Yeah, we need an updated Chewie. I mean, that first A New Hope Chewie is the best we've had, and it still is lacking. So, oh, thanks, Jesse. Yeah, that was great. If you haven't checked out the Nerdy Awards, go over to Big Nerdy's channel and check that out. That was fun. Yeah, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping we get a young Indiana Jones. That would be amazing. Despite having 2 customs now that were not cheap, I would buy another one with a great likeness, especially with rolling eyeballs. I mean, it's not something you can get in a custom yet. We'll see. Nah, they don't have a flat base, man. I mean, maybe they're just not showing it, but I mean, weird. Like, why would they not do that? Every other Endor figure has come with that base. I don't know. Weird. 270. That's what I say. Ain't Angel, you're saying 320? I don't think 320, man. I don't know. I don't think so. That's 320 is gonna be nuts. Yeah. Well, 300 in the UK that's gonna be like what, that's probably about 270, 260 for US, right? Yeah, the hands are very nice. I don't know if we've got any close-ups of the hands there. There we go. Look at that. See if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Ooh, apparently not. Maybe if I do this. There we go. Yeah, look at the vein detail on here. Really nice. I mean, I don't know if that's looks his age, but I guess so. I mean, he was in his 40s at this point, I think. In 83. Yeah, I think he's around his 40s. Not that you have old hands at 40, but they look really good. I mean, they look like his hands. They don't just look. I like that they're not just standard, stock hands for everybody. I like these new positions. Like, that's a great Ford, Han Solo hand for. And even with the thumb up with the trigger is nice. Like, not to have it wrapped around, because he did do that a lot. Yeah, these are great. Yeah, these are really, really nice. I love these hands. I do hope these are leather, but I got a feeling this well, I don't know. They don't say anything about leather boots, so I think they'd be touting that if there were leather boots. So I'm thinking we're getting pleather. But yeah, amazing. So I'm hoping for 260, 270, something like that. Bespin Luke. Yeah, but Bespin Luke had a lot of. There were 2 options, and there was a lot more stuff with that. I don't remember what Bespin Luke was. Like, we could probably look it up. Just look on Sideshow here really quick. If it's still available. Yes, I mean Luke Skywalker. What did I type? I thought I typed Luke Skywalker. This might be, yeah. Okay, so Bespin Luke was $290, and the deluxe version was $350. But that came with the extra head. I don't think it was worth it, honestly. It came, I think, with the 2 hairstyles. Is that what the thing was? with that. I didn't get this. It came with 2 bases, one of which I just didn't think was worth really getting. Here, I could share this instead. So it came with this deluxe base, which I think you got. Yeah, that's the standard. And this Dagobah base was like the extra, and then the helmet was extra. This was a weird pricing on this, because if you look at this, that's $350. This was $290. I mean, $40 more for that base. I don't know. It was weird. But still $290. It might be likeness. It might be the Star Wars tax. Might be the Harrison Ford tax. We could be looking at $290. Yeah, the Vader head. But I mean, again, like that's just like a complete reissue from the old. There wasn't even a new tooling or a new sculpt in there. It was the old one from the old DX. You're not as Lenny. What? Come on, man. What are you talking about? Is it just like it's been so long that it's almost like kind of a letdown? I mean, here's the hair, right? I mean, it's a little more soft. It was very feathery, you know, that late 70s, early 80s look. It's pretty damn close, man. I think it needs a little more like fluffiness up in front. You know what I mean? And less of a slick back look like this. But I mean, that is the cut. You know what I mean? It was short like that, and it was kind of bowlish. So it's not wrong. This is something that I might have haired. I don't know. I find a good person to do this and have it haired, because it would be worth it for me. One of my, arguably my favorite character from all of Star Wars. So, the Bestman antenna base, that didn't come with the new one. That was the DX. I don't think you got the antenna base on that. On the deluxe version, on the new one, the new version. No, I don't think so. Did it? Anyway, I think this looks really good. That's it right there. I don't know if I was showing that or I was showing the wrong page. I wasn't looking. But yeah, it's very close. Can't deny it. Sculpt looks really good. I have very few nitpicks. I mean, maybe the lip a little more pronounced up here, but it's pretty good, man. I mean, you put those side by side. And lighting wise, you change that lighting, you make the lighting like this outdoor Bestman lighting, and whew, it's going to be a good looking figure. Really happy with this. The new skin texture creeps you out. Yeah, it's great, man. I love it. I'm a fan. This is the kind of stuff you get in customs. It may be a little too. I mean, it looks like skin, man. I mean, especially, overall, like, I think your skin smooths out in certain places, so it may be a little too uniform. In places, the pores are wider open in different spots on your face, but if you look at it, they're there, so I like it. I'm pretty happy with this. Very little to say. Yeah, I know. I said I don't even bring that up, so my wife doesn't know anything about that. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I'm pretty excited. My only excitement is quelled by the fact that we probably won't see this until late 2025 at best. But maybe not. Maybe this is one of those ones that they turn around kind of like Padme within just over a year. And I mean, it will be 2025, but maybe we'll see it early 2025. I hope that'd be great. All right, jumping over to story. Yeah, the old one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that came with the antenna base. I tried to put that antenna base up yesterday. I wanted to put it in the display back here. This is kind of my larger item with the Tauntaun Empire stuff, and I wanted to kind of hang it. And there's different ways you can configure it, but it just wasn't giving me enough space to kind of hang the figure from it once I got it in there. But I'll keep trying. All right, let's jump over to the InArt Joker set. So let's take a look at the two options actually first. So option number one is 2 figures. So you're either going to get a 2-figure or a 4-figure set. The The two figure set comes with 3 dioramas. You kind of get this backdrop. Really nicely done the way they did this. I don't know if there's any dimension to this or if it's just a card back. I'm going to assume it's just a flat card back, and then the steps are dimensional, obviously. And then the Murray set, which is cool. I kind of would have liked the mirror, like the backstage mirror set a little more, but they do have the chair, so that's cool. You get to put him in the chair as if he's on the set of the Murray show there, so that's cool. But I think the back of this has a different, or I think you can flip this and then maybe put the curtains up so like he's backstage. So that's kind of cool. Some pill bottles. I think he's got a cigarette there. Not sure what that is. Gun, the flowers, his notebooks, his joke books. The bag for the standard look. So this, we go over to, I'll go by 1/6 kit, is a total of, that's the 4-pack. Sorry, let me go to the 2-pack. 2-pack. On kit, it's $200 down. And the total price is $12.92. And that is shipping included, I believe, because Kit usually does that. It doesn't say that specifically, but he's almost always shipping included. And if it doesn't say it's not, round of deposit, total price is $1,000. Yeah, I think it's, so I think that's $1,300 for the 2-pack shipped. And again, this is not licensed in the United States. So, there's, you're kind of paying a little bit of price because they're shipping it here. Obviously the shipping costs something. $1,300 for 2 figures is a lot. I mean, they're haired figures again. Like these are like, they're bringing customs to us, for a very non-custom price. You know what I mean? Like these customs alone, I have 2 Joker customs where I don't even want to tell you how much the outfit costs by itself. You know what I mean? And not to mention like the haired sculpts and painted and everything. And I mean, I'd probably put almost as much as this set into, one of those figures. So, to get 2 for that and all the accessories and stuff, quite honestly, for the quality that these are, and now that we know that they are doing good quality with the hair and the sculpts look amazing. I can go through some of the pictures over on, I'll share this instead on Pop because they just have bigger pictures than 1/6 kit. But I don't know if any of you haven't seen this. Now this is the 4-pack. So this comes with 4 figures, including, his standard look, the Joker look, the hospital clown outfit look, which honestly I don't need. It's not something I really need. And you get I don't know why they keep showing the 2-pack there, the bathroom dancing scene look, which I do want. And I'll talk about that in a minute. So full payment shipped first is $1,579, deposit $431. I guess they don't have like a second tier shipping list for this one because I guess they get them all in at the same time. We'll take a look at the 4-pack now. So there's the 4-pack. The only thing accessory wise that's different is you get the sort of the bag that he was holding the rest of his clown outfit in. The Everything Must Go where he was working it in this outfit outside the I don't know, stereo shop or whatever it was. I guess he has a little hat. And then these are duplicate arms. So you're getting the same arms that come already with this set. They're just duplicate arms so that you could have all 4 figures and swap those out for the dancing figure or whatever you want to use them on. I'd say you probably have enough here, but like if they're just extras if you want to have the same hands on. And these are full arms and hands, which I don't know. They look great, and obviously on this one, he sometimes had his sleeves rolled up. So, and on the Murray one, or on the the hell's his name? The stand. What's his name? I'm blanking. Somebody help me out. Hey, Commander Gree. I love this movie too, and I can't think of his name. Anyway, on the standard one, I think with the jacket off, he could have his sleeves rolled up as well, to do like the comedy act thing, and then you just get the sort of the hospital clown hands there, and that's it. I mean, yeah, you're getting 4 figures, right? I mean, so yeah, 4 figures, and you get the extra bathroom floor base. I really wish they had like a backdrop for this, and I don't know if there is one on the back of this. I don't think there is. That would have been nice, just a piece of cardboard with the bathroom scene on it. You know what I mean? Like just the mirror in the background, dirty walls or whatever. That would have been kind of cool, but what are you going to do? And that, or at least over on 1/6 kit, is for the 4-pack shipped is $17.78. Just under $1,800. It's big money, but it's 4 figures. You're basically paying $350 per figure if you don't factor in all the other stuff that you're getting with it. So if you figure, you'd get a figure with some accessories. It's $350 a figure, right? Does that work out to this? That's $716, $400 a figure, shipped. But still $400 a figure, and a couple of dial pieces. Which, if these follow suit with like the Heath Ledger Joker, these are going to be some nice quality. I don't know if these light up. I don't think they do. That would be kind of cool. They haven't said anything about that. Robert De Niro would be fantastic on Murray figure. You can find some old Robert De Niro custom heads out there, and I'm sure. I haven't seen a third party do anything from some of his recent movies, but I'm sure you can go and find a custom head and just a suited body. Yeah, pricey but pretty. Yes, Arthur. Thank you, Arthur Fleck. He's had so many names, I forget. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, myself, I really want this bathroom scene. Now, I have a custom outfit for this, Yunsel outfit for this. Haven't put it on a body yet. I just ordered a body for it, and I was going to have a Dean Tolliver sculpt, painted and haired, which I already actually have the sculpt. I just need it painted and haired. And I was going to go that route, but I really like the hands. I really like the bodies that they put these on. They're nice, solid bodies. You get the shoes, which I don't think I have these particular shoes. So I'm hoping that someone will part this out. So what my plan is to go with the 2-pack, get this. I don't really need the Arthur Fleck, and I have a third-party Arthur Fleck where the clothes look pretty good. And I could swap out the body for that, put the head on a different body, use this body, and just get the shoes, use the outfit I have, and hopefully pick up a bathroom scene sculpt from somebody who's parting it out. I don't know how often that's going to happen, but I'm hoping that might happen. I'm hedging my bets on that, and I might just get the 2-pack because, like I said, I already have 2 custom Jokers. I do love this movie, but I'm going to have to sell those and probably take a bath now at this point because I'll never get back what I paid for them, I'm sure. But at the time, the rumor was, and the rumor proved true, that there was nobody was able to make these. Like Hot Toys couldn't make them because they would have had to sell the figure or whatever the figure ended up being for no less than $1,000. So that's not Hot Toys price point. Even for 2 figures, it might be $500. If they're going to do like, they've done a rooted hair Joker now, but at the time nobody had seen them do anything rooted hair, and the in art wasn't even in 2019 wasn't even a blip on the radar. It wasn't even there. So nobody thought this was going to be done. Everybody was doing custom versions of it, and took a couple years to get, as they do. But there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there now, and people paid a lot of money for them. So this is kind of a steal for the quality. Yeah, I mean, they are great. We didn't know before they came out with the first Heath Ledger one, and now everybody's gotten that in hand. And Gandalf, my God, Gandalf is incredible. I just got Pennywise in. I just kind of took a quick look at it. I might do a review on that. They did improve the packaging in that they put the inner box in some plastic wrap, because I had stuff all over the place in my Gandalf box. It just didn't fill, the foam didn't fill the box, and as the foam jostled around, things fell out, and I didn't get a one ring, so I'm trying to get that. But they did improve that, so that's good. They're learning and they're listening, which is cool. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that's it. That's my half hour. I am working on one six pack will be on this Friday, so we'll be delving into Han Solo. We'll be talking about the Joker more in depth. See what the guys TJ and Tom have to say about it, and get your feedback too. So that's 9 o'clock this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be doing a live, like probably another like unboxing type thing. I don't know if I'll do it this weekend or not, but maybe. We'll see. Maybe on Sunday. And I do want to talk to people about memberships because I really want to get everybody's feedback on like what they'd want out of a membership. Enough to pay a couple bucks a month or something, which would be great. And yes, I need that anger puppy soon. Yes, thank you. Maybe I can unbox that on Sunday. Yes. Yeah. I think so. I think that's right. Yeah. He's had so many names, though. All right. I think that's it, kids. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Again, these things are spontaneous, and I put them up usually when I see something that I really want to talk about in the morning. New releases, drops, and stuff like that. But maybe I'll try to do them more routinely when there's some more stuff to talk about. And yeah, I'll even open it up to other things like G.I. Joe. I don't collect it, but like if there's probably should have done one for the Hasbro Star Wars, although that was a little disappointing. So it wouldn't have been probably dog co-host. Yeah, no. Dog doesn't come down here because the dog already shares her fur on my clothing, which I'm having to vacuum up down here constantly now, which is making me crazy. So it's bad enough with that. She doesn't come down here. Yeah, let's go own the day, and get out there. I'm pre-ordering this Han Solo, man. Yeah, I mean, Canadian too, Jason. I know it's probably there's that Canadian tax too on top of that. But you're importing it, so it may not be any different. It's not like it's coming from Sideshow or anything like that. But who knows? I don't know what cost to Canadian addresses is going to be, but yeah, no, I don't know about that. My wife might come to Legion's Con. I'm not really sure. She's really intrigued as to what happens there, and she wants to know why people want to take a selfie with me. So maybe I'll get into that on Sunday if I do a live. So we'll see. Is it $2,500? Wow, for the 4-pack or the 2-pack? It's got to be the 4-pack, right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, you might be able to find these parted out. I don't know if people are going to try and sell them individually. I imagine like everybody wants the red suited version, so like you probably find some Arthur Flex singly up online after this comes out, but you're probably not going to find too many of the red suited version parted out. But who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they will. This is an open order. It's not a limited edition, so you can order up until the end date, which I think is the 31st of February. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. I think it's open all February. So, yeah, go out and get this. I think it's not this, but I mean Han Solo. I think Han Solo is very cool. Get this if you got the money and the need and you love the movie. I love the movie, but it is pricey. So yeah, I'm not going to do the 4-pack. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to jump over to 16 Figure Focus, who's doing a show at 11:15. He's going to be talking about Han Solo, so I think we're going to have a little bit of a panel there. So if you want to hear more people talk about this and debate the hairstyle, join us over there on the 16 Figure Focus. Good show, good channel. Subscribe to that too. And I will see you next time. Ciao.